Let me ask you something. If you were diagnosed with a serious illness tomorrow, not next year, not someday, but tomorrow, what would happen financially? Would your income continue? Would your bills stop? Would your mortgage pause? Would your responsibilities disappear? Or would everything keep coming, even if you couldn't work? Most people insure their car. Most people insure their home. But very few people insure their ability to earn an income if they get seriously sick. And I'm not asking that to scare you. I'm asking because statistically, a serious illness is more likely to interrupt your income than death during your working years. So the real question becomes, are you financially prepared to survive a health event? Right now, if you couldn't work for 6 months, how would you pay your bills? Would you use savings? And if you did, how long would that last? If you had to step away from work for a year, what would that do to your retirement plan? What would it do to your stress level? And how would that impact your family emotionally? Because when someone gets sick, it's not just physical. It becomes financial. It becomes emotional. It becomes relational. And sometimes the financial stress is worse than the diagnosis itself. Let me ask you something deeper. If your income stopped tomorrow because of a critical illness, would your lifestyle change immediately? Would you have to sell assets? Would you go into debt? Would you rely on family? And here's the hard question. How would that make you feel? Would you feel secure? Or would you feel exposed? Most people don't think about this because it's uncomfortable. But avoiding the conversation doesn't remove the risk. It just postpones the consequences. What if there was a way to protect yourself financially if something serious happened? Not just protect your family when you pass away, but protect you while you're still living. That's what living benefits are. National Life Group offers life insurance policies that include benefits that can pay you money while you're alive. If you experience critical illness, critical injury, chronic illness, terminal illness, or Alzheimer's. And here's the part most people don't realize. The money is paid directly to you. Not the hospital, not the doctor. You. Let me ask you something. If you were handed a check during a health crisis, what would that change for you? Would you feel less pressure? Would you be able to focus more on healing? Would you avoid going into debt? Health insurance pays doctors. Living benefits pay you. They can replace lost income. They can cover your mortgage. They can protect your savings. They can allow you to make decisions from strength instead of fear. I want to tell you about someone real. MaryGrace Anasco works with our Infinite Company. She thought she was going to get COVID. Instead, she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. Now think about that for a second. Stage 4. How would that feel? How would that affect your work? Your family? Your finances? Because she had living benefits in place, her policy paid out $1.2 million while she was still alive. Let me say that again. While she was still alive. She didn't have to take chemo or radiation. Her cancer is now in remission. But imagine the peace of mind knowing that if she couldn't work, if bills piled up, if treatments became expensive, the money was there. Not as a loan, not as debt, not as charity, but as a benefit she qualified for. How differently would you face a diagnosis knowing your finances were protected? So let me ask you, if something serious happened to you tomorrow, would your family feel financially secure or financially stressed? Would you feel empowered or dependent? Would your savings survive or disappear? Most people plan for retirement. Very few people plan for interruption. This isn't about fear. It's about preparation. It's about dignity. It's about protecting your income and your lifestyle while you're alive, not just protecting others after you're gone. If this video was sent to you, reach out to the person who shared it. Have a conversation. Ask questions. See if life insurance with living benefits makes sense for your situation. Because the best time to prepare for uncertainty is before it happens.